everyone! In this video, we will solve a rational equation that results in a quadratic equation. Solve -1 over x minus 3 equals x minus 9 over 8. The first thing we want to do is look for the lowest common denominator. In this case, we have two denominators with factors that don't match, so we'll need both of them, 8 and x minus 3. Now we'll take that lowest common denominator and multiply it to both sides, keeping the equal sign balanced. 8 times x minus 3 and 8 times x minus 3. On the left side, we'll notice that the x minus 3 divided by x minus 3 cancels. So we have 8 times -1, which gives us -8. On the right side, the 8 will cancel, so we have x minus 9 times x minus 3. To multiply those on the right side, we'll need to do FOIL, so we have first times first, which is x squared, outside is minus 3x, inside is minus 9x, and last gives us plus 27. And this still equals -8. Now we need to make this equal 0 so that we can take advantage of the zero product property by adding 8 and combining all like terms. So we have 0 equals x squared minus 12x plus 35. Now we need to solve this by factoring. This is in the form of a equals 1, so we just need to factor the 35. 35 factors into 1 and 35, and 5 and 7, and that's it. We're all done. Now we just need to look at the signs. This is positive, which means that the signs will all be the same, and they'll all be negative according to the first sign, so we put negatives everywhere. And we're looking for a combination that gets -12, so we have -5 and -7. So we will replace that, getting x squared minus 5x minus 7x plus 35, and then we'll factor by grouping. The greatest common factor for the first one is x, and we're left with x minus 5. The greatest common factor for the second two, because this is negative, we will factor out a -7, making this a positive x minus 5. And now between these two terms, we have a common binomial, which is x minus 5, and we're left with x minus 7. Now this still equals 0, so don't forget this. And using the zero product property, this means that we break this into two equations, x minus 5 equals 0, and x minus 7 equals 0. Then we solve for x by adding 5 to both sides, and we get x equals positive 5, and we'll add 7 to both sides, so we get x equals positive 7. So we have two answers, but let's just make sure that if we put it back into the original, that we don't end up with an undefined answer or dividing by 0. We don't need to worry about this one because it's 8. Let's look at the x minus 3. If I put 5 in there, I get 5 minus 3 is 2. And if I put 7 in there, I get 7 minus 3 is 4. So neither of them make the denominator 0. So they are both the answers, and we're all done.